Hello YouTube, an update on the lawnmower. Basically, it's not fixed. I was going to try and bend the spring into a square. But basically, yeah, without a new pull start, the lawnmower can't be fixed. And we're not going to buy a new pull start for a petrol mower that we don't even know if it runs. And we've not got that much garden to worry about. So we're just going to take the engine cover off. I'm going to keep the fuel filter and the fuel pipes. Probably the spark plug, the air filter and the petrol tank. We'll see what other stuff's on it that's worth keeping. I'll have a look at the blade in a minute. I don't think it's got any petrol in it, but you know, we'll just overall go and have a look round and see if it's any good. We'll take parts off of it we want, which is what I'm doing now. Just got to undo the last bolt, which is here, which I am currently undoing. Oh, and that's the make of the engine. It's a Performance Power Focus phone. Is the lens steamed up? No, that's not. Focus. It's a Performance Power Model 1P64F serial number and a load of numbers. It says display 135cc. I find that a bit hard to believe. It's from 2004 and it's family and then a couple of other numbers. So yeah, it's a 2004 engine on a 2003 mower, so the original engine either only lasted a year, or this is just another engine my granddad put on it, but for now we're just going to take the engine cover off and show you under it. We're just using this black spanner. Right, okay, we've lifted the engine cover. In fact, we'll undo the big long bolt just there, which goes through and holds all this lot on. That's the engine cover, very dirty underneath. The engine does turn over, which is a good thing. That's the exhaust manifold. Could be useful. We have got the air filter I'll keep in case it could be attached to the mini motos and dirt bikes. Don't know what that is. We're definitely going to keep the fuel lines and the fuel filter and the petrol tank, because we can use it as a backup tank for the motorbikes and stuff like that. If we crashed it, for example, and the tank split. So yeah, we'll just do that. We'll take the air filter off for now. Okay, we've undone the bolt, so this should in theory slide off like so. Oh, and oh, it stinks of petrol. The line there goes on here, and obviously those holes are where it sucks the air in from. So we'll probably keep that. I've got another toolbox that I can actually put all the stuff in. Where does that go? On the side of the engine. Take that pipe off. Little throttle springs and stuff. So yeah, we'll just take off the fuel lines. I don't know what to take off next. How does the petrol tank bolt on? Oh, that's bolted on with a nut there. We'll take the petrol tank off now. Okay, we have this rusty old toolbox that I was planning on painting, but what we'll do is we'll just put all the parts for the lawnmower in there, and I'll put the nut and bolts in there later for now, because this toolbox hasn't got anything in it, so we'll use that for now for putting the lawnmower stuff in. Okay, after unbolting the petrol tank, it has a washer and then a rubber filter, and then the petrol tank in theory now, put those bits in there, should slide off, and it's got another rubber filter thing on the end. Not a filter, it's a seal so the petrol doesn't come out. And then a fuel filter on a lawnmower is actually a very good idea, because let's be honest, grass is a small thing. Once it's all cut up, it goes everywhere. It's all in the engine parts, it's in the kit. It sort of gets everywhere. So actually having a fuel filter, if you want to really look after your lawnmower, having a fuel filter on it actually does make perfect sense, if you ask me. So we will keep the petrol tank. It's got seals, although there's a hole through the mower and it's sealed, so no petrol can come out of here. But we might use it as a backup tank or something. It's useful, so we'll keep it. I've got a really stink of petrol. Although petrol's a nice smell, it probably isn't any good for you. We might keep the carburetor if it's any good. Looks clean in there. So we'll just take this. Oh, there's petrol going everywhere. Come off. Doesn't it fit through? Oh, look, there's a washer there, and it won't fit through because it's got that little clip on the end of it, so we just have to take that off. My hands, there's petrol dripping everywhere, over the mower, because it has got a bit of petrol in the tank, but I've got a cut on my hands, which has just started stinging actually, so it's probably got petrol in it, so I'm going to go and wash my hands, and then take the clip off and put this in here. Okay, this does still have a bit of petrol in it, I don't know if you can hear. It's still got a bit of petrol in it, so I'll probably, I don't know where to put this actually. I might get a bottle, tip the petrol into a bottle, like a milk bottle or something, just give it to my dad, because he can stick it in his Mustang or his truck or anything. I don't know what he wants to do with it. Okay, I've got the milk bottle, so we're just going to put the petrol in it. I don't have my tripod with me, so I won't film it. I'll just tip it into the milk jug. Okay, we're going to leave it there to drain. Probably should put it in a better position actually, but we'll leave that there to drain and drip all the petrol out. And then we'll take the carburettor. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what this. Don't know what that thing is. But we'll take that off anyway. I've just seen one of them in the shed. So if someone knows what they are, let me know. Okay, I've decided we're going to take the muffler and exhaust box off. Okay, I've just opened the garage and got the socket out under these. We're going to take just the head off so I could just twist it undone now. Okay, we've unbolted this. That one's rusted in there, which means this should... Oh, there we go. Slide right off, and that is the exhaust muffler that's rusted. And that's the other screw, and that's the backing plate thing, because obviously the exhaust gets hot. The second thing we're going to get off is, does this just slide out then? Oh, might have had a bit of an oil spillage. That wasn't a wise idea, which is now going to probably run all over the grass. So we'll clear that mess up in a minute. I knew I shouldn't have touched that. Now there's oil all over the grass, but never mind. I'll wash it in. Does oil kill grass? Can't remember. Okay, the second thing we're going to unscrew after our oil spillage, obviously that's all the oil in the engine, is the overhead valve cover. We might as well keep that bracket. Could be useful for something. Okay, up back under the body. After realising that the overhead valve also has oil in it, which is currently also going all over the grass. Yeah, after doing this, my mum is going to moan at me for getting oil over the grass. I'll wash it in so it's not a problem. And obviously this is the... Does that move when an engine over? Yeah, it does move. You can see them moving. So oil from he has a small hole up there, and oil from the engine comes into there. So I don't know how much oil an all-mower engine holds, but obviously it does hold quite a lot. So we're going to have a big oil patch on the lawn after I finish working. As with most things, when I do a job like taking an engine apart, there always is a big black patch on the ground of dirt and mud and mess. So I'll have to get the hose pipe on this after I finish wrecking the lawn. Okay, I have tipped the lawnmower on its side. Tons of oil was dumped out. What we've done now is I've put some of the stuff... I've took the blade off. This blade doesn't fit that mower. The bolt, it fits, but it's going to overhang and chop everybody's legs off. So unless somehow we can shorten it, such as... What I mean by shorten it is cut a bit off. If I was to saw that bit off and make it fit under there, we're good. I don't know where it cuts from. I don't know which side the blade spins, because it seems to look to me, if you ask me, as if it's got if it's been cutting grass on both sides. So I'll cut a bit like that off, so I just have those bits, and when it spins around, it'll cut the grass. I don't know if this would have had a plastic blade or a thin, because this blade's actually, it's not that heavy actually, but I have had lighter blades, so we're just going to unbolt the wheels, and once we finish stripping the mower for all useless parts that we're actually never ever going to use, then we just throw the frame out. Because that's what happens when my dad tells me to throw a bike out that isn't any good. It ends up just the frame and maybe the front forks, and there's nothing else left on it. Okay, I'm sorry I haven't filmed anything lately, so we've took all 4 wheels off. I might strip everything off the handlebars and keep them. I'm keeping... Although I've now made the lawnmower inaccessible to wheel through the house and push outside, so basically, yeah, we're probably going to cut a bit of this blade so it fits that mower, because this mower works. And this mower's no good without a pull start, and we're not buying parts for it, we couldn't fix it, so yeah, we're just going to carry on taking useless bits off of it. It's good to keep them, although we know that we're very unlikely to use some of it. So I'll keep some of... I'll take a couple more bits and pieces off of it. Going to keep the back wheel, why not? Going to keep this. Do we want the throttle? Might keep the handlebars, might keep that, might just push the mower under the trailer and leave it there forever. So we've got a couple of bits. We're probably not going to keep the engine cover. That's sort of put there. I've wrecked the lawn. Look, this is what I was on about, the muddy patch. We're going to have to wash that in. Water and oil doesn't mix, but hopefully I can make it look better on the surface. But now the lawnmower's covered in oil, we're probably going to leave it out until it next rains, to wash the oil off, or I might just hose it down so it can be carried through the house and thrown out the front, because the scrapmen are taking it, because this is metal with a plastic cover over it and the engine's all metal. So yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, YouTube, I've took all 4 wheels off. We've got the carburetor. Oh, that's all the stuff we've took off of it, and the wheels. And I took my anger out on these starter parts. That I can't take the anger out on the actual thing that caused the problem, because it goes all around the garden. But I took our anger out on the starter, because that's the thing that caused this mower to go in the bin. So I don't know whether to take all the wires off and crap and keep the handlebars, or whether to just throw it out as it is. I'm not sure. But for now, yeah, that's the end of this video, because you've seen enough of me faffing about the lawnmower. So comment, like and subscribe. I will see you with a new video. Bye bye.